Hello, and welcome to the Board Game Chuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some familiar tales. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the discovery. Alright, so Familiar Tales. It's a story crafting game by Jerry Hawthorne. So let's take a look at the back here. This game is mainly, see it says app required to play. So it's a storybook game, and the storybook is mainly on the app. So I'll show what I can, and I'm going to try not to spoil anything that I can't, or can, I guess. We'll start off with the rulebook here. I'm a fan of these plaid hat games, and their storybook games. Me and the family have played through Stuffed Fables, and that was a good fun game. From what I know about this one, it's supposed to be a fun one as well. So there you go, that's the rule book. Here we have some instructions on how to put together like a resource holder market, and this is it here. So it looks like this when it's not put together and maybe up right now. I hope we enjoyed that picture of it completed. Oh, I think I'd do enough of these unboxings that I would remember to pull out this for the component list here. Okay, so here we have some components. They're resources. It just says resource tokens, so I guess we could kind of put a name to them. This looks like food. This looks like some sort of a napkin, crystals, herbs, mushrooms, wood, and then dollars. And here we have some affliction tokens. It looks like fire, maybe poison, because poison apple kind of thing. Here's a trap, and here's some sort of a heart. And this token is an enemy token. And this one too. And it's got a secondary side to it like that. Looks like a big chomping fish. And here it looks like thing got attacked by a mushroom of some kind. And here we have some completed tokens. If you take a look at them, this token was kind of cool because you could take it out. Then it looks like this, but then you can take out... Anyways, trust me when I say that you'll be able to take these out, and it'll look like a do not enter kind of sign, right? That's pretty cool. And here we have some dials here. Oh wait, this token here is a root bridge and log token. Looks like that. And then if you take a look here, the back here, red, yellow, blue, green, those are dials for the heroes here, right? The various actions, the various heroes here. Looks like some sort of a frog. And so these are the familiars themselves, right? There's a frog, some sort of a golem type creature, a fairy, and a cute fox. There's a token here that looks to be a child or some sort of a baby, right? That's cool. And this token here is, give me a moment, I'm just flipping a page. Not found, I guess, but here we have some horsesheed standees. And here we have another board. This is the sideboard. This misfortune dial and the discontent dial. And here we have some more tokens, and these seem to be I was just looking at them, the marks of devotion. Quite nice there. And here we have some objective tokens, just like any MMORPG you've ever played, or RPG, I guess. This would be a quest giver, it seems like. Oh, this is probably... Oh, look, this here, and that there. Probably a bolt on to this misfortune and discontent meter so that you can put it in the area where it's supposed to be. So I'll just put that there for now, since we're done with that. And next we have the campaign journal. So I won't show too much of it here, but there's era 1, and then era 2, and then era 3. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much, so let's just turn that around like that. And here we have the location book. So just like Stuffed Fables, see that it'll present you with, you know, a book that you put your miniatures on, and then you have to do various things with them, which is great. So this is a pretty thick book. It seems like it has 79 pages, so you're going to be visiting a lot of locations here. Next here we have the tuck boxes for the various familiars. So there's this one here, and this one, this one, this one, and then here we have a tuck box with an X on it, which is the number 2 is the banished deck box, and here we have the arrow boxes as well. Because when you go through the arrows, I believe you get more cards to add to your deck, because this is essentially a deck building game. Next, I'll go through just the stands for the standees, nothing special there. Here we have these plastic dials that will help keep, sorry, the plastic nubs that will help the dials just kind of stay in place there. And here we have some sort of red cubes. This is the enemy life marker cubes. 9 or 8 of them, which hopefully the enemy doesn't have much life because of that. And here we have a really cool die, and this is a chance die. Some minuses on there, doesn't look too nice. Some pluses and some of these, and there's one that's a lightning bolt. Yeah, there you go. Next we'll go through these cards here, and this is actually the familiars with their names. So there's Chalk here, who's a bird-bound golem. Very cute. Then we have Blaze, who's a vulpine spirit. Here we have Greybert, who's a cursed human. And we have Flicker, who is a fairy auxiliary. Very beautiful there, so we'll put these to the side. And I'll save the miniatures for last, since they're kind of the show here. I do have these cards that I will, take out of the plastic off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, so there might be some spoilers coming up, but I already showed you the baby token, so here's the baby card. But as you can see, look, there's a stack of them that I don't want to show you and spoil, so we'll just put those right there for the safekeeping. Next, I will show you some item cards. Steel Claus, Santa Steel Claus, frumpy hat. That's a nice frumpy hat. I'll just go through these real quick. The art, I mean, is it's pretty cute as far as item stuff goes. You know, it does the job of showing you and telling you what these are. You know, you got the name and the melee, and I think that's the symbol for melee there. And then it's got the picture of the thing and what it does and attacking, and this at the bottom here, 2 pieces of wood, whatever that does. I don't really know how to play this game, but I watched a review on it, and I just really thought that we needed this in our collection, so there you go. So those were the accessory, sorry, I said at the beginning, and now item cards, yes, item cards. And here we have, so the back of the cards looks like this, item cards, right? The back of the starting item cards for each character looks like this. So, of course, to tell you which one they have. So, this is Vicious Bite. Here's Rock Fist, Tindermere, and Lashing Tongue. And next we have some artifact cards here. So there's the Graven Tome. Look at that very cool looking armor. Oh, Founder's Fury. Very nice so far. Put that right on top of the other ones. Next here we have just discontent key cards. So when that dial I showed you earlier has something to do with discontent, I'm sure these cards have to do with it as well. And as you can see, there's discontent for each era. And so I'm assuming they kind of change what happens and whatnot. Put that there. Next, we will show you the, I guess, there's these story cards here that like I said, spoilers maybe, but there's a story card, 2 per character. And we acquire them, something happens. I'll put those there. And then these are just the regular cards you can upgrade and put into your deck. Here we have the era, so this is the era it will be. And I'll just go through them with the pictures. They're very nice pictures. And then I'm just looking closely because here, take a look. So that's Era 2, and the drawing's kind of the same. So I will just keep going. There are more cards in the Era 2, and I'm not really sure which one will be the different one. Maybe this one? Who knows? Maybe that one? And now we have the Era 3 cards, as you can tell, with this little 3 up there. So we'll just keep going again. It's a lot of the same art, but it's just upgraded, as you can tell. Like the Reckless 2 went from Reckless 2 to 4 in the 3rd era. Just keep going here real fast. There you go. Like I said, spoilers on there, right? I'm sure you noticed some spoilers there if you kind of know what to expect here from the game. Next, I'll just show you there's a pile of just fatigue cards. I guess they seem to maybe just clog up your hand. They're bad things. So yeah, those look like that. I'll just drop those right there. Why not? Next, we'll have the cards for each hero. So I don't remember who's who. Maybe I'll just take this out. This will be the Flicker, the Fairy Auxiliary. This is her starting deck. So you can see it says special here, or maybe S for starter. I just am guessing here. Eliminate, rest. See the Reckless? All right. Very cool. So that's Flicker's starting deck. Next, we'll go with Chalk's starting deck here. He has, remember, he was a bird-bound golem, so he's got some bird action here, some tweets. It seems like every deck has a couple of specials to start, and then everyone's got maybe 4, and then they got the same cards repeated. There you go. Next, we'll go with Blaze. Let's go with Blaze's deck here. I don't know why the assist is first. Let's put it at the back there. So we got Hunt, Ferocity, Predator, and Graceful, and then see the rest. Reckless, Reckless, Focus, Assist, and Assist right there. Next is the last but not least, Gribbert, the Cursed Human. He's got his Leap here, his Croaking Force, Sneaky, and his last one. Oh, I skipped one. He's got Aim as well. And then he's got the rest, 2 Recklesses, a Focus, and 2 Assists in his pile. Next are the miniatures. I'm probably just going to open this up and sort them, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's start with the hero miniatures. I'll put these up just to see who I'm dealing with here. And we'll start with Gribbert. This is Gribbert here. Does this help? Let's see. Boop. That does not help. Okay, so there we go. That's Gribbert there. Long-ranged fighter, it looks like. There you go. So that's Gribbert there. Next, we will go with Blaze, who is right here. Very cool fox-looking miniature here. Next we have Chalk, who's quite big. As far as the miniatures go, that's him there, the golem. And look at the little bird on his shoulder there. That's quite cute. And here's the back there. And the last of the heroes is Flicker, the tiny little sprite there. Yeah, and here's the back there. Fairy Auxiliary, apologies. There you go. Now next I have some models to show off, but I'm not sure what the names of them are. I haven't played the game, so I haven't gone through the app with the story, but I can show you that there's this kind of crow skull-looking person here who's pretty cool. Next, I have this gentleman with a beard here, who's pretty cool. Nice big sword. There you go. Next, I have some sort of a knight with a sword here. Cool cloak. Yeah. Next I have, it looks like some sort of a sorcerer of some description here with this cool, look at that jewel and his staff at the bottom there. Oh my goodness, his arms are tentacles. I didn't even notice. That's pretty cool. Cthulhu vibes there. Next, I will show you. So the next, oh, actually there's this one here that's a unique one as well. There's this bat looking thing here, which is terrifying as well. And after that, so what happens, what they do is, there's like 4 of these of the same, but as you can tell, the bases are all different. Because if they throw 4 at you, you need to be able to tell which is which, and which one you're damaging, right? So I'll go after octagon type of thing. So I'll put the 3 on the side and just show you one of them. And this is this. I know, he looks pretty happy to be something that you'd be facing in this game. And next, we have 4 of these as well, and he seems to be some sort of, maybe a bounty hunter. I'm not really sure what's in his sack, but the axe kind of informs that, doesn't it? Next, there are 4 of these flying kind of types of miniatures. One of them is actually broken. This broke, but a little super glue fixed that. Oh, look at the markings on the wings at the back there. A little bit of nice detail. Yeah. Next, there are only 3 of this miniature, but they're terrifying nonetheless. Look at that face. Only a mother would love that face. It's like the Scarecrow a little bit from the DC Comics kind of thing. There you go. Now, more spoilers abound here. You know, click to the next end of the video or something if you don't want to see this. But, so that baby that I was talking about turns into a little girl at some point. And this is her. And then later on, she turns into a young adult. Or, I'm not really sure what her age is here, but yeah, that's her. Nice pants. Look at those. There you go. So, sort of empty box end of video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, like, subscribe, bell icon, all those things. If you put a comment below, I'll be sure to answer it as soon as I can. And until next time, have a good one.